The wisest man that ever lived besides Jesus was Solomon. In Proverbs 22, verse 6, Solomon wrote, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." Hi, my name is Charles, better known as Uncle Charlie, for telling Bible stories to children during Children's Story Hour at church. Many years ago, when my son Chuck and my daughter Christy were toddlers, I used to tell them Bible stories all the time. But my work kept me away from home a lot. I traveled a lot as a businessman, and so I decided to record Bible stories on my old-fashioned tape recorder so that they could listen to the Bible stories while I was gone. So I recorded quite a few stories, a dozen or so stories on the tape recorder, and after a while, many of the neighborhood kids came in and would listen to the stories, and they became very, very popular in the neighborhood. So after a while, I decided to record them professionally. I went and I got a hold of the music director at Word Record down in Waco, Texas. Got him to come up and compose the music for the background music. Got a hold of a young artist there in the college where I was living, and he designed a front cover for the albums. Back then, there was no such thing as cassette tapes even. A 45 RPM record was the way to go, and I decided it was easier for a young child to handle 45 RPMs, and I decided to put 12 stories on 6 RPM records, one story to each side, and make the story short, to the point, and interesting. We went into Fort Worth, Texas, and got a sound studio, recorded everything professionally, had them pressed out. After many years, I was doing other businesses, and a good friend of mine came along and said, "Uncle Charlie, you've got all these master recordings, why don't you put them on an ebook?" I got to thinking, yeah, that's a good idea. You know, with our morality in this country declining and going down, there's nothing in my mind better than bringing back to the forefront Bible stories, the Christian stories, that the morality, the character building stories. And you never can start too young with our children. Just like I said in the very beginning, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. We need to give our children, our young children, boys and girls, an opportunity to learn more and more about Jesus and the way he wants us to love God and our neighbors as ourselves. I have assembled a fantastic team to help me put together this ebook. A good friend of mine is a wonderful, fantastic graphic artist, Sal Salvador. He has put the artwork together that is perfect for the children, and they love the artwork. We've got the first ebook completed now, with the audio, with the pictures, with all the graphics and everything that it's already done. It's the Good Samaritan. With the division in this country that we have right now, we really need a story that talks about loving your neighbor. And the Good Samaritan, we felt, was a perfect venue for that. We plan on doing 12 stories, one each month, for the next 12 months during 2018, ending in December of 2018 with a compilation of all the 12 stories into one book, with a bonus story for the December celebration of Christmas of baby Jesus. The computer part of this, Amy Ainsworth, is a computer whiz. She is the one that's putting together all the technical things of the ebook. Amy, the young lady that's doing the work on this, has done a fantastic job of putting the ebooks together, and we're ready to roll it out. We've got the first one done. Below here you can see the stories that are coming up when they're coming up. We need your help. Without your help, we can't really finish this project. Look below here and look at how we plan on rolling this out, and you'll see the team members down below. Once you donate to the project, you'll be able to download the very first ebook and share it with your children and your family, your young toddlers in your family, or to give it as a gift and so forth. And then you'll notice other ebooks that are coming up, and when they're coming up, and the dates that they'll be coming up. And we can only do this with your help. Please look below, and if you see the benefit of this project, please help us with whatever you can help with. Thank you, and God bless.